I'm sorry, I wanted to do Dark Side Detective tonight, but I just straight up feel awful. I'm just gonna go to bed. Sorry. I'll make up for it on the weekend. Well, timing on this went a little extra, but I wanted the full 12 items because I'm greedy. I got the bird up pretty high. Higher than the Hydra, actually. Which I think is pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to rip open a pile of lucky draws and just quickly run down what I've gained. Let's see. First of all... oh, there's the problem. First of all, I'm up to 27 completed. Ho, ho, ho. I've got a lot. Add in another 150 here, which is close to being done. And we're looking at 650 never melting ice. Despite my best efforts, we're still only on 85 chakra pills. We're working on it. We'll get that snake evolved soon. Physical doubled. Ultimate Shadow Summon. Always like those. Alright, make that one more. Mystic as well. Not bad. But not all that I had hoped for. Well, what can you do? What can you do? We're up to 98,000 pet stones. I got a lot of hours of divinity, but honestly, that doesn't mean a whole lot at this point. Should have probably not spent the divinity until after I opened them on the chance it could have been doubled, but I wasn't thinking about it. Meanwhile, over here, this is pretty good. I'm actually strongly tempted to run for an extra 3 days, 2 or 3 days, however long it takes, and get the Shadow Clone pet. I'm up to a 545, by the way. But I'm strongly tempted, and I probably should, but I'm going to put it off a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Because of the chocolates I get from the lucky draws, and the fact that I'm pulling out as many lucky draws as I can, I'm actually... I can't call it stable, but I think I can actually keep the chocolate flowing pretty much forever. Sooner or later, I'll get an opportunity to get some extras somehow. But yeah, since I evolved Tay over here, it's basically been, well, raining chocolate. For 2 of my pets, at least. Alright. And that's the news and weather for Idling to Rule the Gods. There. It's all downhill. The first 25 were the hardest ones. Now, yeah, if my sleeping schedule obliges, because I only just woke up, if my sleeping schedule obliges, I should be able to complete the rest of them faster and faster. And, you know, if I'm not super greedy and thinking, but just those 2 extra hours would get me more lucky draws. And chakra pills. I really want the last chakra pills. Let's get this over with. 14 to go. I don't have to ever worry about the V2s. As long as I don't do something stupid, like spend them on short runs, which I won't. As long as I don't do that, I have pretty much a lifetime supply. With them coming in like this, they were so precious for so long. Right. Well, anyway. Oh, last thing to keep track of. I'm so glad that it's fixed and the default works again. Not that I'm going to mess with it. So I think my strongest one is, was it you? At 23,500. We're going to get our first pet to cross 25,000 soon. Very soon. I'm eager to see someone cross 25,000 growth, and they might even be pulled back and put in growth campaigns, because they'll be in another category. I'll have to decide if it's better than the 25% that you're giving. Probably isn't. Probably won't be. I'll have to look up the tables and see. But it could be. Anyway, Cupid's going back here. Bird's getting into the item campaigns. I'm sorely tempted to push Captain America a bit higher, but I'll just ignore that for now. And, yeah. It's looking good. Looking real good. I'm going to get even more lucky draws from now on. Ho, ho, ho. Although I'll have to spend a little bit more time in level-up campaigns. Just a smidge. Not much. But, you know, costs and balances. Costs and balances. Okie dokie. No level up, but I wasn't really expecting one. Actually, it's getting a good amount of XP on the way to its next level up here. Alright. So... and I could add another 61 to that. We're getting there. We're actually getting close to the refrigerator. That's a lot of iron. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of wood. Well, anyway. What am I going to do with you now? What am I going to do with you now? I think I'm just going to have you just hit it again. Add 61 more. Alright. Alright. Slept in a bit, so things are a little bit off, but that's okay. I'll just do it like that. Let's see. We're up to 91. Oh, that snake's going to take a big bite out of my ice. But I'll get an Undyne, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Come on. Give me the... By now, I should be getting a... You want to... It's a fallacy, but you always feel like it's been a long time since I've gotten Petstone, so I'm owed a Petstone now. Even though that's not how random numbers work, it feels like, okay, I should be getting one any time now, right? When you add the 250 bite out of this, I have a fair amount of time, I guess. We'll get there. We'll get there. That Undyne. No, the Undyne works out pretty good, because once I create it, once I create Undyne, it'll take its place, and things will work out to be more or less exactly the same, except I'll have a freed up second alchemist, in theory. I know that there's something fishy involved with it, where it starts out with negative stats or something. People have told me, you should read up all about it and know all the details before you commit to this. And I'm like, should I though? Should I take spoilers? I'd rather have been completely surprised when it showed up with negative numbers on it. It's bad enough that I saw that already. We've already got so many pets that have crossed that 20,000 mark. I really need my blacksmithing. I'll get a blacksmith going as soon as I have my shadow clone in the mix. He'll probably take somebody's place as an adventurer or something. Probably, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I guess it's a we'll see. Anyway, okay. I think that's enough black holes, guys. I guess you'll get to the power surgeon now. Meanwhile, Okie-doke. Alright. So, I actually did use more than 100,000. Well, how about that? Usually I grab way more clones than I need when I'm jumping over to that. Let's see. When I tried to get this up to 225s, I hadn't had quite enough bowel power at the time, which was slightly annoying. Alright, so I've gathered a whole bunch of truly awful games. They're going to be terrible, and I'm going to stream them, but I'm trying out a new service, DLive. I'll have a link in the description below, and I'll be streaming within 5 minutes of this video going live. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to archive this and put it on YouTube afterwards. We'll see. I'm experimenting with new stuff. Anyway, I've got terrible games lined up. It's going to be awful. So hopefully I'll see you all there. 2 days, 14 hours, 24.5 minutes. And I believe we're about to complete another AAC. Sadly, it's going to be another 5 minutes till all this is done. But, you know, I'm not quite perfectly, exactly precise. There goes thunk. And another one down. I didn't get enough universes this time. Stuff was a little bit out of whack on this one. Still, we're not getting any stronger than this. So, guess I might as well punch it. This is about as close as I've been to getting stuff green. Yes. Just, I should have had another 11 upgrades or thereabouts. That would have done it. Anyway. Well. Gonna get started on the next one. Pop, 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 pop. Darn. 7 more chakra pills. We're so close. Just 7 more. I'm also going to have 100 liquids. I don't know if that was enough. 4 shadows summoned, which is really nice. 4 times. I can just snap my fingers and then go to sleep. Because problem solved. Well, anyway. Yeah, we're done here. There's nothing left to do. I don't know. Here you guys go. Build up my monument count for me. Okay. Right then. Pandora's box just had a turn. Knocked it all the way up here. Sitting at 20k now. Soon. Very soon. double the alchemy. Double, dual, toil, and trouble, and all that. Soon. How are we looking over here? 600. 600! We crossed it! Oh, this is weird. These numbers are actually kind of close to each other, weirdly. 605, 622. Interesting. Man, it is tempting just to run a few extra days just to pick it up now. Just keep doing these. When I have the fridge, and I have these, and I've already done the Might Challenge, I'll be in the perfect shape for the Ultimate Arty Challenge. There'll be nothing left I could do to be better at it. And I have freaking piles of this stuff that I can just guzzle. So, I mean, you know, okay, well, not enough of these, though, because the snake's going to eat all my chakra pills. I might need more of those. But otherwise... Right. Anyway, 2 minutes. I'll be on to the next run. 22 left. Well, is it time for Easter then? Cool, let's do this. Oh, how did that happen? We'll talk about all kinds of stuff in a second. Let's just make sure we're all saved up, and we will reload this thing and see what see what's new. Come on, Easter Pet. Easter Pet. It's updating. Okay, here we go. Fixed a bug. No. Here we are. Oh, wow. Oh, man, it's a big one. For the next 2 weeks, your pets can find Easter eggs in food campaigns. This is new. The chance is the same as finding mighty food. Make sure that the campaign is renamed the Easter Garden before you finish it. Is that better than running item camps? Oh crap, I'm gonna have to think about this now. Pets have their own main tab. Oh, cool. It's always been weird having them under fight, but okay. The jump from depths 1 to 2 and then 3 is really high, so I added difficulties for each depth. Oh, really? Summon monsters in dungeons now have only half HP to make dungeons with summoners a bit easier. Because 2 mages with fire equipped can pretty much solo most dungeons without defender or supporter, the enemies in depth 2 have a 50% chance to ambush you. Oh, I see. Okay. For balanced teams, this shouldn't make it harder. Only for teams which don't have supporter and or defender. Improved the RNG a bit. In some cases in reset. Alright. Crafters will receive 50% XP bonus of their crafting speed. Blacksmiths now receive a 10% bonus to speed and quality when they forge a weapon with the same element. Cool. That's good. Added a depth 3. It is now not possible anymore to change equipment of pets in the dungeons. Oh well. The eggs, though. It's interesting, but no pet. Huh. Oh, I gotta get used to the stuff being moved. I don't have enough pets to do growth items and Easter garden. Collect that. I've just about done all the ice in. Boy, you're gonna have to start doing something else. I guess you should start working on holy water once again. Huh. $77. So you're gonna get bonus XP from now on, eh? Good, good. Pretty happy with... I'm glad I get to see what they've got now. Thank you. You didn't even mention that little change. Little quality of life difficulties. So of course the newbie ground doesn't get it. Whoa. That's quite a bit. Going from 150 to 750. So yeah, each step is basically 50%. Well, sort of. I mean, I look up the Firefly's hit points and it doesn't double every 2. Actually, neither does the Acolyte of Flames. The attack doubles. But the defense, look at this. The attack goes from 5 to 10, but the defense goes from 5 to 9. This is strange. Anyway. His attack goes up to 6-fold. Okay, it's strange. Alright, now the more important question. 8 XP, 11% drop there, double the XP, and, well, it's not quite double the drops. Dare I to increase the difficulty? This may require a little bit of experimentation. All right. Portal from Beyond. 20% chance. If fail, a random boss spawns. Holy crap. This is the best pet growth I've seen in here. You have to have a pet, a mage, and 2 neutrals. Monster Prodigy. This special monster instantly dies and double the XP gained in the room. 2 assassins. Interesting. Not a rotting world tree. What? Who did that to the mana tree? Okay, so this hasn't changed. This is still what it is. But I like the unattended weapon. Still a 15%. Yeah. It's pretty good. Gonna have to have a lot of supporters and things. 20% on floating shrines out of the scrapyard of all places. Well. Well. Alien wreckage. Well. I wonder how far we can go. Where's the spend eggs? Where's the egg exchange? I need the egg exchange. I don't see the egg exchange. Alright, we're going to come back shortly. We're going to come back soon and collect the campaigns, and then we'll probably be able to see what we can do with the eggs then. It was, what was it, 3 eggs to a chocolate, or... No, wait. An egg for 300 pet stones, an egg. It's a pretty good way to get pet stones. But if I stop the item campaigns, I won't be able to evolve my snake. And there's a question. I wonder if I could strip a few pets out of my dungeons at this point. I could get 3 of them from here. Yeah, I could safely peel a few out of here. Maybe throw them into the volcano. Take 3 pets, pull them back. I'll have to think about this a little more. I'm just going to take those and... You know what? Finish making the black holes first. Today, first thing this morning, and... I suppose we'll want... this and that. Darn. Alright, well, I guess there's no point in making any more. Okay, alright. Thump. Oh, there's just this hole here. He's planned on wedging something there, no doubt. He's just cleared the space for it. Early. Alright then. Okay, so I've been able to think about this a little, and... well, let's go over my conclusions here. Yeah. Hurry up and evolve, Wailmer. Alright, let's see. Okay, 2 Easter eggs. Now... we're gonna figure this out. So... it's always underperforming, my cursed chests. Always. That's a little bit more like it. Okay. I keep reaching to the wrong spot to feed and do things. Alright, just feed them all. Alright, so, before we continue, so, I gotta get used to this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, you. Okay. Two for 1. 2 for 600. Okay. Alright, hold those numbers in our heads. In 12 hours, an average pet is going to get 2. So an average pet will be able to get 600 pet stones potentially. Whereas... Okay, that's effectively twice the pet stones that we get from an item campaign, but at a cost. No, oh, finally! I wasn't expecting it to trigger now. Okay, anyway, we'll get back to that in a second. Now, we need 2 more of these. Jeez, I want to spend... No. Focus on math. Math time. Okay. So 3 pets every 2.5 hours effectively, right? Something like that. Okay. So within 12 hours, that's going to be about... Alright. Here's what's going to happen. I hate to do this, but... I'm going to swap you with the rock. Okay. You're also good at food. Would you like a gold dragon, perhaps? I need something that can do good damage here. You can have Martin. That's probably fine. No. I need all of you. But the rock is terrible. Oh, I can't replace you. But the rock is terrible. How bad are you right now? I need to know. What's your current... Alright. We know we're doing this. Excuse me a second. You hate growth. Alright. Okay. There. Alright, so that one's a given. Okay, gonna continue to run this with the same crew. Alright. And that gives us a full crew of 10 here. It's going to be a lot. It's pretty good. you're actually able to run at 60% power. It's not bad. I wish I could do a little bit better, but I can't. I have options. Some of them are stupid, but I do have options. Okay, we need to make sure we get a refrigerator. I'd still have 50,000 more than I did when I started. If I took a pet token, I could buy a panda who's really good, or a penguin. I do need the penguin. I hope I don't regret this when it comes time to buy the fridge and I'm delayed. Where's the penguin? There it is. Alright. I mean, there are other options in here that are good. Yes, I'll take the penguin. And that leaves me with the rock. Dare I increase the difficulty? I get better drops, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what they can and can't do. But if I add the rock to the mix, well, I mean, that's a fair amount of, there's a fair amount of power added. I don't know. I'm nervous. Well, I'm going to be testing through the day. Now, I hate leaving the scrapyard and forests empty, going down to one party. But this is potentially a lot of pet stones. And chocolate, if I so desire. This should get me back up to where I need to be. I got the penguin! No, the penguin is really good news, because a penguin is going to go into the water campaigns in place of the snake. Ooh, I gotta level the penguin up. Well, we'll see how it goes. But that's the plan, in place of you. Because you're going to become an alchemist very, very soon. Oh, of course. I need to ask another question. Penguin buddy. Let's just set those for the moment. 175. Yeah, okay. Do I prioritize that over how are you at a 52? Where's that 2 coming from? You're level 1, you've got no gear. Shouldn't it be a clean 50? Well, anyway. An assassin. You take that back. You want to be a rogue, or an adventurer, or something. Not an adventurer, actually. Why an assassin, though? Why an assassin? Huh. You and the chicken. Maybe birds just like to be assassins. 1,500, not hard to match. I'm not going to prioritize your evolution. It'll go after the snake and refrigerator. Then I'll do you. For only 175, you don't cost that much never melt ice. But personally, I'd rather have this shark. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, anyway. You know, there's no fire types left down here. The only water type is Undyne. Just saying. Just two more. Just two more. I need 1,000. But I'll be picking up... I'll be getting a lot of eggs. Alright, anyway. This is, I think, how we're going to do it as long as the Easter Garden lasts. So that's 2 weeks of this. 2 weeks. Then we can get back to the campaigns in earnest. During these 2 weeks, I might even go ahead and unlock this fella. And I'll definitely have Undyne very soon. So add 2 more pets to what's going on. I understand Undyne's going to be more complicated, but, you know, as we get them back, I'll probably, as soon as I get the stick figure, put it in the Easter Garden so I can stick the penguin over here for training. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of want to throw the stone into some campaign by itself and see if it can just roll over the enemies. Just roll down the hill and crush them all. You could at least do the newbie grounds, if nothing else, but the option of upping the difficulty, well, I can't pass that opportunity up. Now, the great thing is that the rock is perfect for this dungeon, so I might be able to push the difficulty up quite a bit. Also, I'm mildly impressed. I hadn't checked. The last time I saw the stone, I think it was at a -80, and now it's at a -40. That's pretty good. A bit more growth, and a heck of a lot more wood, and it'll become truly amazing. But then I'll have to make it an adventurer, and it'll have to stop dungeoning. It's like my best dungeon pet. It might actually be my strongest dungeon pet. Excluding class levels for things like the cat. I wish I could keep the cat in the dungeons too, but I need the water types. I'm really iffy on if this was the best move. I'm prioritizing pet growth. But is that really better than the pet growth I'd get from being here? I'm prioritizing eggs and items. And what's probably going to happen is I'm going to shift things around a little bit after when I rebirth next time. I'm probably going to shuffle the rabbit and maybe 42 here. Yeah, definitely 42. We'll both go up here, and 2 somebodies will go down here. 2 somebodies who aren't particularly good at food. Probably the cat and the dragon. They've got good stats. So close to starting to break that 25,000. And the little tiny penguin. Alright. And then 2 weeks from now, we'll finally be forging again when this ends. And I set everything back together. Yeah. Alright, good enough on that. Go ahead and do that. And we are in great shape. But there was no Easter Pat! Not even a special bunny evolution for the season. Aww. Right. So. Grab that. Alright, Easter Garden. Let's see how many we get. 26, so I can say that I get about 50 Easter eggs a day. Okay. Alright. That. Oh, wait. Oh, I think that did it. That's what I was waiting for. They received such a clobbering. I'm surprised. Yep, Roll was killed by Godzilla. Yep. Not surprised with numbers like that, but I have 100 chakra pills. We got it. We got it. We got what we wanted. Okay, first let's take a moment. Feed everybody. Okay. Now... I'm still used to pets being under fight. Okay. You! Yes. Yes, my first alchemist who's actually spec'd for alchemy. Oh, that's a lot to give up. 100 chakra pills is pretty useful, and then Never Melt Ice sets me back a bit. Okay, I'm going to put the penguin in this party now, and that means that the difficulty is going to have to go down. Actually, you know, if I did this in 15-minute increments, I could probably level him up pretty good. But I'm busy. I got streaming to do. So I'm just going to do this. That's probably okay. Alright. Now. Oh, right, you're busy. Ah. Alright, well. For 12 hours you'll be busy. Fine. Do that. Do that. And then the Easter Garden you're going to end up with. I'm going to go ahead and put the rock back in this party. And, yeah, just go ahead and do that. The penguin's probably going to get knocked out real fast, but I can't help that. But tomorrow we make Undyne at last. 0 left. Well, those were terrible. Alright, let's see here. $28 for 8. It was 2 for 1. If it were... How does this math? If it were 3 eggs equal a chocolate, then it would be 9. What? Oh, well, whatever. Let's see. I'll be getting about 16,000 a day. 16,000 a day times 14. Okay, I will definitely be ready for my fridge after this, as long as I don't spend any of it on anything else. But I need 500 more Nevermelt ice. The fact I can scale the dungeon up will help a little bit with that, at least. Yeah. Pity I didn't take the... I would like... I kind of want the chocolate too, you know? I might take some chocolate. I don't know. We'll see. So tomorrow I'll have them on Undyne. Just thinking. Alright. I suppose I'm probably satisfied with you lot here. You should probably do more of that, and then we'll get on to this. I've got, what, 24 hours left? Less than 24 hours. Yeah, definitely wanna get the rest of this taken care of. Gotta knock out... I already did those. 21,000! Oh, I can't wait to have a chance to spend that. It's gonna take more than a month to get them leveled up, but they're gonna be interrupted again. Right. Anyway, how are we looking over here? I'll just do that.